If you find a hidden treasure, do you keep it? I'm a sucker for estate sales. There's something weirdly addictive about digging through someone else's life. Like every dusty box might be hiding something valuable, or at least interesting. Last Saturday, I hit this old Victorian house on the edge of town, the kind with creaky floors, faded wallpaper, and that faint smell of history and neglect. Most of it was junk. But in the back of the garage, buried under a mountain of moth-eaten blankets, I found something different. A small cast-iron floor safe. No key, no combination, just 50 pounds of mystery. The guy running the sale was a middle-aged dude named Gary. He looked exhausted, like life had been beating him up for years. I asked him about the safe. He barely glanced at it. $20, he said, waving his hand. You haul it yourself. My dad kept coins in there, but we lost the code years ago. It's probably empty. Probably empty. Famous last words. I handed him the cash, got a handwritten receipt, safe, contents unknown, 20, and nearly broke my back loading it into my truck. For the next 6 hours, I turned my garage into a full-on heist movie. Heavy-duty drill, bore-scope camera, sweat, frustration, and a growing sense that this thing had to be worth it. Finally, click. The lock gave way. The door creaked open, and my heart just stopped. It wasn't coins. Inside were 3 velvet bags. The first one, stacks of crisp, uncirculated $100 bills from the 1970s, $10,000. The second, 5 gold Krugerrand coins. Real gold, heavy, cold. But the third bag, that's what made my hands start shaking. A vintage diamond brooch, flawless. And tucked inside the pouch was a certificate of authenticity dated 1954. I just sat there on the garage floor staring at it all. This empty safe was worth more than my car. Way more. About 2 hours later, I heard pounding on my front door. Not knocking, pounding. I checked the peephole. It was Gary, and he looked completely different. Panicked, sweating, eyes darting like he hadn't slept or maybe hadn't expected this. Hey, open up, he shouted. I made a mistake. That safe wasn't supposed to be sold. I didn't open the door. What do you mean? I asked through it. My sister says there were family documents in there, he said quickly. Just give it back. I'll refund you. I'll give you $50. 50 for something he thought was empty. Yeah, right. The sale was as is, Gary, I said. You told me it was empty. There was a pause. Then his voice dropped. Low, angry. I know what's in there, he said. My dad was paranoid. If you don't give it back, I'm calling the cops and telling them you stole it. I almost laughed. Go ahead, I said. I've got the receipt you signed. Safe. Contents unknown. Good luck explaining that. He didn't call the cops. Instead, things got weird. Really weird. He parked his truck across the street from my house and just sat there. For 3 days. Didn't leave. Didn't talk. Just watched. He followed me to the grocery store. Then I got a Facebook message from him. A picture of my backyard. No caption. Just the photo. That's when it clicked. Gary didn't want the police involved. Because whatever was in that safe, it wasn't reported. No paperwork. No estate listing. He wasn't trying to recover family documents. He was trying to recover unreported assets. Tax-free. Off the books. And now I had them. So I made a decision. I packed up the valuables and drove to a reputable jeweler in the next town over. Sold the brooch. Sold the coins. Deposited the cash. Clean. Done. Then I took the empty safe, loaded it back into my truck, and drove straight to the police station. Walked in, set it down, and told the officer, hey, I bought this at a garage sale, and the previous owner is now harassing me because he thinks there's something valuable inside. Can you hold on to it while I file a formal complaint? They took it. No questions. When I walked back out, Gary was still parked across the street, watching, waiting, hoping. But when he saw me leave the station without the safe, his face went completely pale, like he had just lost everything. He peeled out of my neighborhood so fast his tires screamed, and I haven't seen him since. He wanted the treasure, but all he got was a $20 lesson in sold as is.